to another video. Today we are reacting to Trump is letting China win the chip battle. I'm wondering, bro, since when did countries start playing for chips nowadays? I thought they play for the World Cup. Anyways, looks like an interesting video. Let's watch it together.
Inside these containers are a very important computer chip called the H20. It was designed by a company called NVIDIA in the US,
Okay.
manufactured in Taiwan, and sold to tech companies in China. In 2025, China was set to get around 1.3 million H20s when suddenly US President Donald Trump blocked them. Why? Because the H20 powers artificial intelligence. Right now, the US and China are locked in an all-out race to dominate artificial intelligence. Whoever wins could gain a stronger economy and a stronger military than the other. Trump wasn't going to help China get those advantages.
Okay.
3 months later, Trump had dinner with NVIDIA's CEO, Jensen Huang. And just days later, NVIDIA announced
that it will resume sales of its advanced H20 chips into China.
NVIDIA's H20 chips, once banned in China, they will be back in play. Jensen Huang played both Washington and Beijing, and he won.
Trump's U-turn on AI chips is shocking.
I mean, there's no way they're going to stop the sale entirely permanently. No shot.
Technology does not go to China.
And it could have huge consequences.
It is very plausible that if we get this policy wrong, China could be overtaking the United States.
Overtaking?
Okay.
Overtaking that?
What happens when
No way in hell. Chat, let me know if everything is good. Let me know if the audio is good. Okay. Let's keep going with the video.
I think this is a little bit propaganda, a little bit. Guys, I'm by no means like whatever, but oh no, if they buy a product that we can buy, they're gonna do better.
But I'm not gonna lie though, chat. I think we can all see it. Like, AI, of course, is the future, bro. Although some people don't like it, although all this and this and that, bro, it feels like the internet all over again, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I was back in the day, I was still alive, you know, in the 1980s and stuff. Everybody was like, yo, what's this internet things? Like, they were unsure about this internet shit. But now that it was here to stay. People are like, okay, you know what? Internet actually ain't that bad. So I feel like it's the same thing that's gonna happen with AI, bro. At the beginning, hella people gonna hate on it. They're gonna be like, oh, AI, this and this and this and that. But once it gets fleshed out, bro, once it gets polished, bro, properly for the public, bro, we're not gonna live without it. I mean, we already don't live without our phones, gang. So, you know what I'm saying? That's the future, bro. Whether you like it or not, that's the future.
Oh no, don't do that. I think it's a.
But look, it's propaganda too. Yo, they try to be like, who's the first to get to it, bro?
The US and China are each building the best AI or race car they can. They're funding AI research, constructing data centers, and supporting AI companies. At this point, China's car may actually be the faster one. But a race car is only as good as its engine, and an AI's engine is the computer chip. It's
not a good comparison, but it's all good. It's all good. It's more about the whole raw engineering of the car. An engine can only do so much.
Of silicon
if the car's engineered
packed
poorly.
with billions of transistors that turn electric signals on and off. Bundle hundreds of thousands of chips together, and you've got the computing power to train and run AI models. China's chip makers like Huawei and Cambricon make pretty good AI chips, but US chip makers like NVIDIA and AMD make much better ones. Better chips are what allowed US AI to build a lead in the 2010s. But since US chip makers sold chips to China too, China was able to hang not far behind.
I like this analogy right
In
here.
around 2018, the US government realized, given the stakes of the AI race, it should probably stop helping China.
AI technology is advancing very quickly and is fast becoming militarily and.
Can I just ask you, China? Because I thought it was like the Netherlands and Taiwan that they were making the chips, right? That none of these chips are made in the U.S., are they?
Bro.
There's two places where they make the top tier chips, right? I think the factories. There's only two of them, right?
The good ones. Oh, US designs them. Yo, I don't know how credible the chat can be though. Is the chat full of specialists right now, bro, or just some
Or
trolls?
two places. No?
Bro, Felix fucking chat always it's always 50-50. You never know what you're gonna get.
Yes, okay, I was just writing about this. Jesus Christ, I thought, okay, boom.
Strategically extremely significant.
Chris McGuire worked on AI chip policy under both presidents Trump and Biden.
The only area where we have a big advantage over China is in hardware. So if we want to be able to slow the Chinese down, this is our only way of doing it.
In 2020, Trump blocked Chinese
But not supply them with the hardware.
tools to
Not supplying them with the machinery to advance. Is that the goal here?
make their chips. Then in 2022, Joe Biden made it
Netherlands makes the machines, Taiwan makes the chip, whatever, right? Yet it's up to the United States so that this shit doesn't go somewhere else because of what? Because they need to police the whole world on who's gonna get the chips. I think the narrative is a little bit propagandist. That's what I say.
illegal for U.S. chip makers to sell their best chips to China. With each new chip, U.S. AI surged ahead, while Chinese AI was stuck using older U.S. chips or inferior Chinese-made chips.
This is like a boiling frog effect.
Wait,
The amount
chat,
of
is this
Chinese
actually a representation of how far they are?
they're in effect.
In comparison to the US, they're cooking.
These restrictions, called export controls, changed the game. But they cost U.S. chip makers a lot of potential business, especially for the best chip maker, NVIDIA.
Yeah.
Just 15 years ago, NVIDIA was designing chips for video games, when researchers discovered NVIDIA chips were also great for powering AI models. The discovery gave NVIDIA a head start on the AI boom. By 2023, it made more than 90% of AI data center chips.
The world
That's tough.
wants to run on NVIDIA chips. And that's because it's so much easier to use NVIDIA than to use anything else.
Gregory Allen studies AI policy.
The best chips that are being made by Chinese manufacturing facilities are around 5 years behind that of NVIDIA.
Yeah, and
What?
you can never really catch up. I mean, Chad, how do you bridging the gap in making this shit and catching up is like impossible, isn't it? I think that's the whole point of why we're here right now.
Chinese military documents.
Bro, there's no way
AI involved
NVIDIA
are
chips are
asking-
that advanced, bro, in comparison, bro, chat. You'd mean to tell me NVIDIA chips are that well advanced in comparison to other companies, bro? I mean, shit, I was gonna get NVIDIA graphic cards for my PC. Now they got me confused. For sure. I'm finna get it, bro. Oh yeah, Nvidia, bro. And I missed out to buy shares for Nvidia again. Like, of course, bro. Hey, who missed out in the chat too? Like, bro, we could have been rich already, bro. We could have been rich already.
For NVIDIA chips.
Before Biden's restrictions, 22% of NVIDIA's revenue came from selling chips to China. But
Mm.
after, just 13% did. These restrictions were hurting business, so NVIDIA found a genius way around them. This story is moving pretty fast. It took a lot of extra reporting. It took a lot of extra research going all over the internet. And that often leads to many more spam texts and emails, and it gets really annoying. Thankfully,
Hey, appreciate for
each
the
AI
ask
chip
kid,
is
Felix.
judged by its power and its interconnect speed. That's how fast it can talk to other chips. In 2022,
Hold on, chat. Let me just go make some. Let me make some little shisha real quick, chat. I'll be right back. I'm back. I was quick as hell, no? I was quick as fuck.
Biden banned selling any chip above these limits, which included NVIDIA's best. So NVIDIA took its H100 chip and degraded it to create a new version that fell under the limits, the H800.
Oh, so they created a less advanced chip.
Then when Biden tightened the restrictions, NVIDIA designed another new chip, the H20. It wasn't powerful, but it was very fast, which made it ideal for serving AI models to millions of users. Chinese AI companies again bought as many as they could and smuggled in some chips. By 2025, largely thanks to NVIDIA chips, they were showing incredible progress.
Financial markets have been reacting to DeepSeek. DeepSeek, the company with a collection of Chinese AI models
That claims to be out even open.
Yeah, basically what you're saying is that the company itself wants to be able to sell more. I mean, they should be able to. They make a product. This is when I buy it. They want to offer the price. So they should be able to do. Why does the government have any hand in them selling them? If it's not, this is just one component out of many. Why will the government do that shit?
Nah, but it's, come on now, it's the essential, like, you know what I'm saying, equipment. Because they're saying NVIDIA got the best graphic cards or whatever, the best chip for AI models. So they're not, all the other AI developers are not going for anything better than that, bro. Anything lesser than that, bro.
AI.
and it used NVIDIA H800.
But yeah, I agree though. Like, why does the government have a say so in it, bro? It's a private company. Unless it was a government funding company, then that's a whole different story. You know what I'm saying? Then they can halt the production or they can stop the distribution. But since it's a private company, bro, hey,
They're catching up quickly.
I finna figure out a way to get my products out now. Come on now.
At all.
So the Chinese market is scooping up these chips as fast as they can. They're saying whatever the best NVIDIA chips we're allowed to buy, that's what we
You guys call me a bootlicker, and you say national security. I find that to be comical. That is peak brand. That Netflix documentary thinking. Dude, they'll look at my house with the ship. What the fuck, bro? What the fuck are you talking about, man?
want.
So in April 2025, the US, this time under Trump again, blocked the H20. But instead of making a new chip, NVIDIA CEO went to Trump with a new argument, and Trump agreed with him.
President Trump really understands and really wants, and it's his policy, to have America win the AI race.
The Trump administration and NVIDIA are making two main arguments for why it should sell chips to China.
Explain the reasoning then. Explain the reasoning. Always there's the military. Then fucking ban them from buying metal then. And buying them from buying metal and sand and fucking silicone.
Literally everything,
all
for real.
Materials that go into making something that could threaten the fucking national security. Then that's the argument.
Yeah. Like literally ban everything that. Don't just
And
ban
the
one
first one is
thing.
that'll make a lot of money.
And we have an opportunity to go capture some of that $50 billion. It's great for exports. It's great for our treasury.
That's true. NVIDIA's stock climbed to a new record when Trump reversed the ban. And Trump's policy that the U.S. will
I should have catched
chip
that.
sales
Did.
could generate billions of dollars for the government. But the second argument is a little more counterintuitive.
You want to sell the Chinese enough that their developers get addicted to the American technology stack.
He means that selling H20s to China is a trap. Let me show you.
How?
If the NVIDIA H20 is the best chip available, then Chinese AI companies will choose to buy it over a Chinese-made chip. If no one buys China's chips, Chinese chip makers will struggle to make better ones. Then if the US strings China along with better chips, eventually Chinese AI will have no choice but to continue using US chips. They'll be addicted to them. Then as US AI advances, it can keep China a few steps behind until the US wins the AI race. Honestly, seems like a solid plan.
This is not completely insane.
Damn. It's whole tactic. Yo, it's all about the tactics, bro. Oh my god. Bro, this shit with politics, bro, this shit actually made me sick, bro. They're always thinking ahead, bro. It's all about the tactics, bro. It's all about who can get the supply and demand first. It's all about who can get the resources first, bro. It's all about getting new discoveries first, bro. Nobody wants to be last, bro. You know what I'm saying? Even the freaking, if you believe in it, the moon landings and shit, bro. Like, damn, they always wanted to be first, bro. Damn.
Chinese AI companies. But
Everybody
we won't
wants to be
hurt
first, chat.
Chinese semiconductor companies. That's the thesis.
But many experts say there's just one problem with that. Trump's plan assumes that the Chinese government will let its chip makers fall behind. And, well,
There's no chance that's going to.
So that implies that there's a strong correlation between amount of chips that you have and your capability of making chips. I thought these were pretty much, at least to some degree, parallel. I don't think these even intersected that much.
It happen.
the Chinese government is pumping billions of dollars into its chip makers, mandating that its AI companies use 50% Chinese-made chips, and its leader, Xi Jinping, is demanding it eventually reach self-sufficiency in AI. All of that means
They're going to get there eventually. The chips won't be as good as NVIDIA's, but they'll go from basically unusable to at least workable. And
So what happens if their government says, guys, you know what, actually, fuck it. You're not allowed to use our factories, and the people that work there out in our country. What if they do the exact opposite, the exact same thing that they're trying to do? Say, oh, guys,
Yeah.
actually, all the machines, all the people that are over here, can't
Yeah,
use it.
one thing about Chinese people, bro, they finna find a way to replicate that shit.
No.
And when they successfully replicate it, they gotta make it even better.
That's not that. We said we weren't. That's not. Don't use what we're doing against us.
Yeah.
No, man. That's not
once they cross that threshold,
Don't use our tactics against us,
they
bro.
just are.
that's the flaw in Trump's plan. He's not getting China addicted to US chips. He's letting China use NVIDIA chips to stay in the race until its own chip makers can catch up. The H20 is a bridge to a future without US chips. And once China gets there, many experts believe it can pull close or even with the US.
This is the playbook. We should not help them execute their playbook. It's just not in America's national security interest.
Oh my god. National security, my ass.
Yet Trump is considering letting NVIDIA sell an even better chip to China.
The Blackwell. Do you know what the Blackwell is? The Blackwell is super duper advanced.
The Blackwell, or B30, is 12 times more powerful and 11 times faster than the H20. They would let China easily catch the US and likely surpass it.
I mean,
I think it's absolutely plausible.
Everything else, like I said before, is not in our favor, and the Chinese might be able to leapfrog us.
Bro, what? Why the hell would they do that? Unless they got some other plan, like some other ulterior motive in the back plans, bro. See, I don't think the U.S. the government does anything, randomly, bro. Everything is sought after. Everything is calculated, bro. There's no way they're giving them the B30, knowing damn well it's better than the H20, knowing damn well that the Chinese government is developing their own powerful chip. Why the hell would they do that, bro? Unless that B30 is like old technology, bro. You know what? How these governments be doing it, bro. Unless that's old technology, and they're just releasing it for the fact that we already got some better shit cooking up, or we already got better shit now, so y'all can have that lesser productive chip, bro. That lesser chip, bro.
Right now, Trump and China are negotiating a trade deal, and it looks like China is angling to get those Blackwell chips.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Banning its AI companies from buying NVIDIA chips and calling its own chips comparable to the H20. This could be the Chinese government pressuring its AI companies to use Chinese-made chips.
Really, dude?
Or it could be a way to pressure NVIDIA to
There's
pressure
no
the
shot
Trump
at doing that.
administration
There's no
into
shot.
letting NVIDIA sell Blackwells to China. If Trump gives in, expect Chinese AI to get really good.
Well, they probably have the luxury of doing both. There's no way, dude.
But my question is like, how tight is the race for AI right now, gang? ChatGPT is American, right? If my knowledge is correct, and DeepSeek is Chinese. How far is DeepSeek from ChatGPT or even other AI like Grok and shit? That's the real question. So you're telling me right now, okay, so the US AI market is high. Okay, sure, it's better. But by how? Like, what's the margin? Like, how are we looking at this? Like, how are we measuring the smartness of the AI, bro? how are we measuring the effectiveness and the smartness and the learning of the AIs, bro? Like, how are we measuring those feats over there, bro?
There's no shot. I don't believe that. This seems like brain rot.
Oh god, this whole video looks like some propaganda shit, bro. Oh, China this, American this.
As much as they can at the other shit and still surpass and catch up on the other system. There's no way that it's one or the other.
Really fast.
If we start to see models that are as good that are released around the same time as frontier US models or better, that would show they squandered our compute advantage.
It's a crucial moment in the AI race. What the US decides to do right now could determine how close it is. And maybe who wins it.
Bro, it's fine and dandy, bro. Like, y'all can do the AI race bullshit, bro. What I don't want y'all niggas to do is to overrush this process, bro, and create an AI that's gonna murder us all. You feel me? That's the only issue I got. Like, y'all can do your little race shit, but don't make a fucking bulldozer AI that's just running through shit, bro. You feel me? They don't care about the race rules. They don't care about the tracks, bro. They don't care about everything by the book. That's what I'm worried about, bro. Y'all can have your little race.